Hi everyone! So today I thought I would try something that the pour I did with the bubble wrap made, well, it gave me an idea. And that idea is to use a zip bag, just like this, as a piping bag. And what am I going to pipe on? Well, I still have my modeling paste here. It's almost full, and I want to pipe some kind of texture on my canvas, and then once that texture is dry, I will dip the canvas in fluid acrylics, and I think that this is going to be quite interesting. So for that, I'm going to start by pretty much putting the rest of my modeling paste in my homemade piping bag. I still have a bit left, but I think I'm pretty much going to use everything I have in there. Now I'm going to add some color to that, because it's probably going to have some spike that shows through the dip, and I think that if those spikes are fluorescent, it's going to be really cool. So going to close it up. Remove as much air as I can. And mix. I'm going to add a little more color and mix it a lot less, so I really have some stripes of yellow and some stripes of pink in there. I think it's going to be really cool. Excuse my tube of paint. I need to buy more fluorescent colors, as you could hear. Once again, remove as much air as I can. Zip it shut. And just give it a little swirl like that. And make a point where I want the paint to come out. And I forgot the scissors. And I'm back with scissors. And I've already done a project like this in school, so I know it's going to work. Since I don't have a lot of paint, I'm not sure if I'll be able to do the whole canvas. Other thing I'm not sure I'll be able to do if create some texture in there. Well, we'll see. In the like a rosette pattern. So yeah, before I start, I should maybe zoom you in. So I'll do that and get started. So I decided to zoom you in a little bit at an angle so you can see what I'm doing, because since of the bag on top, you would have probably missed a lot. Reminds me of my cake decorating days. Just like that, it looks pretty cool. Alright, so in the end I had more than enough to cover the whole thing. It became a little looser in the middle, but that's okay, that's where I want the paint to sit. And I think it really gives it a nice swirl movement too. So, once that's dry, I will... Not sure if I will do a dip, not too sure how I will attack this just yet, but yeah, I'll do a couple of touch-ups here and there. might as well use everything I mixed, right? Looking good. So yeah, let this dry and I will be back once that it is dry and do a pour on that. It looks good just like that actually, but I want more details than that. You know me. I really like it. I can't wait for this to dry. I think it's going to look awesome. So yeah, be back in a bit. Alright, so we are back and this is dry. It took 2 days to dry. It's a bit normal considering the amount of paint and modeling paste there is on there. But now it's all dry and spiky and it looks really cool. Let me focus on that. Like this by itself, if I use the different colors and different different piping bags, I could have made a painting out of that. Just the design, it's really interesting to look at and I love it. So yeah, let me focus on this. There we go. So yeah, finally dry, and I think that it's really a cool looking painting, but I think it's going to look even cooler when I dip it in other colors and let the color like settle in the white spot, cover the canvas, cover a bit of the spikes. I think it's going to be really cool, and I'm not too sure what to expect, but I think it's going to be really cool. So let's get to that. I have 3 colors mixed. I have a pearlescent, red and gold, and I'm going to pour them on my table and then dip this painting in there. So yeah, I wanted to mix the paint a little bit, mix it up, so it's not just blotches of color, it's really in harmony, mixed. And yeah, let's do this. Hopefully I spread it enough, yeah. So, some spikes are higher. But I have an idea to do what I want. And I'm going to use the paint here. Remove everything I have on there and put the actual paper with the paint on top. So yeah, not exactly easy to, I'll probably make a mess and then I'll need to change my tablecloth because I don't have anything under there, but yeah. our way. I have good pants on, so I can't make a mess on my pants. And I'm going to tilt this so it really fills in the spots that I want it. Let it drip. So we still have some of the details that was on there with the spikes. I see a white spot there that I'm going to try and cover anyway. There we go. And yeah, let's flip it like that. Really let it drip. And here we go. So the colors were maybe a bit too mixed, and the fact that I really played with the paper affected that, but we still see some details in there. It's lovely, and I'm not going to touch it anymore. I'm going to let it dry as is, and I think this will look pretty darn amazing under black light because the paint that I put on top has no fluorescent colors whatsoever. Only the spikes under have the fluorescent colors, and they're going to glow under the black light. So we'll have all the details of the spike glowing under the black light, and I think it's going to look pretty amazing. And also quite different. And as you saw, the things we have in mind will not always work out as we think they will. Just going to fold that and put something heavy on top here and here so it doesn't drip on me. I have good pants on, like I said. Should have changed to my sweatpants. So yeah, I'm really happy with it. It really looks like the paint is, the spikes are coming from the paint, and even though the color is muddied a bit and they don't look like they did, the pearlescence and iridescence in there will look really amazing, and I can't wait for this one to dry. I think it will look really amazing. It's really, really cool. I love it. I'll have to do that again and use different colors in the bottom and in the spikes, and I'll have to buy more modeling paste because I have a bunch of ideas now that I want to try with the modeling paste and the acrylic pour together. I think it's a great combination, and I think that it will look really cool, and all the ideas I have will look like that. And now that I have a better idea of how to put the paint in the cracks and in between the spikes, I will do that in the future with cling film, like I usually do when I dip the cling film with colors and other colors. Well, now it's just a cling film that I dip on and bring the colors on, and I think it will be perfect. And yeah, the colors mixed to create a nice pinkish red, I guess, a pinkish pearlescent color, and I think it's going to look pretty amazing. Once dry, it's going to dry much darker, and it will contrast a lot with the spikes that are pretty light in color and also fluorescent. So yeah, lovely. Really happy. So yeah, that was quite the experiment. I am really happy with how it turned out, and like I said, it gave me a whole bunch of ideas to try in the future with modeling paste and texture with acrylic pours. I think it's going to look quite different than other acrylic pours, quite unique, and I am in love with this one. I think it looks amazing, and next time I'm going to try something else to create texture, or even go back to the piping bag and pipe in different colors of modeling paste and acrylic, and yeah, so many ideas now. So let me know in the comments what you think of the spikes, if you like them, if you would like me to do more of that. And now that I know how to put the paint on, or even just pour the paint on it and then tip it, let me know what you think. I love to read your ideas, and I would love to try them, and I'm just happy with this one. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you liked that video, give it a like, helps me out, and make sure to subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!